Hello, my dear friends. In this session, we will be talking about Harvard University. First, why Harvard University? Well, why Harvard University? Everyone knows it's quite famous university. It's one of the top notch in the world. But many other things which we are going to talk about, why you should consider Harvard seriously. And once you have considered how to apply to Harvard University, we will talk in this session. So the topic of the session is how to get into Harvard University. Let's get started, my dear friends. Harvard University, the content of this session will cover why Harvard University, Harvard Scholarship, job opportunities at Harvard, Harvard application, and Harvard profile building tips. Let's get started. Why Harvard University? Several points we have put 12 points why one must consider Harvard University. You should know what Harvard is going to offer you. First one is academic excellence and reputation. Second is research opportunities which Harvard offers. Third is Harvard's global influence. Fourth is leadership and innovation. Then comes interdisciplinary learning. Sixth is diversity and inclusion. Then comes Harvard's resource and facilities. Extracurricular opportunities which Harvard offers. Financial aid and accessibility. Location and connection. Harvard's legacy. And how personal development and growth. So let's talk about all these points one by one in descriptive manner. Academic excellence and reputation. Everyone knows that Harvard occupies top position. It is a top ranking university. The first point we want to put here is top global ranking. So consistently in various fields, whether it is law, business, medicine, humanities, or sciences, it is doing so well and it is occupying top position. Distinguished faculties. Harvard boasts of many faculties who are Nobel Prize winner, Pulitzer Prize recipients, and leaders in every academic discipline. Diverse programs. Harvard offers wide range of programs across multiple disciplines. Whether you are interested in liberal arts, engineering, business, or medicine, Harvard provides exceptional programs in each area, allowing students to pursue interdisciplinary studies. Moving ahead. Research opportunities. Harvard offers cutting-edge research opportunities. So Harvard invests heavily in research and students can engage in groundbreaking research in areas ranging from artificial intelligence to global health, economics, and climate change. Undergraduate research program. So even at undergraduate level, you get opportunity to get involved with research. So Harvard offers extensive opportunities to collaborate with faculty on research projects through programs like Harvard College Research Program, HCRP, and the Program for Research in Science and Engineering. It's called PRICE. World-class facilities, dear friends. Harvard has some of the best libraries, laboratories, research centers. They are so advanced and it provides access to the tools the students need to contribute to meaningful research. Moving ahead. Harvard's global influence. So international prestige, if we look at Harvard degree is recognized and respected worldwide, making it a gateway to global opportunities virtually in any industry or academic field. Everyone knows that. global network. So Howard is a vast alumni network. More than 400,000 alumni are there across the globe. So you get access to huge alumni network. They help you in job, internship, mentorship, in many aspects. Talking about Howard's global influence, it has been producing world leaders, Nobel laureates, CEOs, change makers, or top-notch people in all the areas. Even some of the US presidents have graduated from Howard. Huge entrepreneurship support you get. So Howard has a thriving entrepreneurship ecosystem. The Howard Innovation Lab, also known as ILab, and various entrepreneurship programs. They provide mentorship, funding, and resources to students who want to start their own ventures. Moving ahead, interdisciplinary learning is there. What does it mean? So Howard is very flexible about interdisciplinary research. It means that a computer science person can collaborate with biology person, and there will be a research in the field of bioinformatics like this. So this is there. We have put one example. A student can take courses at Harvard's other schools such as Norway School or Kennedy School of Government, or collaborate across disciplines such as combining computer science with philosophy or economics with public policy. So you get such opportunities at Harvard. Collaborative learning environment. While Harvard is very rigorous, it also fosters a spirit of collaboration among students and faculty, creating an environment where students can work together across departments to solve complex problems. Next, diversity and inclusion. So, diverse student body. Howard actually attracts. Howard is an institute which attracts students from all over the world, bringing together a variety of perspectives, experiences, and backgrounds. This diversity enriches the learning environment and prepares students to engage with global challenges. Inclusive community. Howard is actually committed to fostering an inclusive community where people from all walks of life feel valued. This is there. Moving ahead. Howard's resource and facilities. Howard has a huge library system, one of the largest in the world, with over 70 libraries housing millions of books. World-class facility. Howard's lab, art studio, performance space, and athletic facilities are top-notch. Extracurricular opportunities are so many at Howard. Clubs and organizations. Howard offers more than 450 student-run clubs. Can you imagine 450 student-run club, my dear friends? So you can be part of them. You can take position, leadership position, and develop leadership skills. Athletics. Howard has a rich tradition of athletics with 42 divisional intercollegiate teams. Can you imagine that? Moving ahead. Financial aid and accessibility. So Howard offers a lot of financial help. Generous financial aid. One of the most generous financial aid programs in the world. So university offers need-based aid and is committed to meeting 100% of the demonstrated financial need. So once you get into Howard, finance is not an issue. From whichever background you come, you are going to get supported. No loans. So for most loans, Howard financial aid packages do not include loans, which means that many students graduate debt-free. When they graduate, they do not have loan to repay. Well, geographical location plays also very important role. Location and connection. Howard is located quite near to Boston. So Howard's location in Cambridge, Massachusetts offers proximity to Boston, and Boston is a hub of education, research, and industry, my dear friends. The Boston area is home to leading companies, hospitals, startup institutions, making it a vibrant place for students to intern, work, and network. Geographic and location plays a huge role too. To consider Howard, access to other university. So Howard students can take classes at nearby universities also, including MIT, Tufts, and Boston University through cross registration program, further expanding academic opportunities. Moving ahead, Howard's legacy. Who doesn't know about it? Howard is the oldest university in the United States, founded in 1636. It's going to be almost 400 years now in next 12 years. So it's 388 year going on. It is a rich legacy of academic excellence and influence. Howard, the tradition and history associated with Howard create a unique and inspiring environment for students. Of course, global impact. So Howard alumni faculty have shaped the world in profound ways, whether scientific discovery, literary achievements, business innovations, or political leadership. In all the fields, Howard has actually touched the world. If you look at this data, the source also we have put news.howard.edu slash something 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 something. Global economic and social impact of Harvard alumni. Let's have a look over it. Harvard alumni have created 146,429 active ventures that cut across all major sectors. Unbelievably high. Howard alumni have created 20.4 million jobs globally. Harvard alumni serve on nearly 300,000 boards around the world. Howard alumni cumulatively provide 1.6 million volunteer hours every month. Look at the stats. I believe now you are convinced enough to apply to Howard University. My dear friends, moving ahead. Personal development and growth. So holistic development, Howard focuses not only on the academic, it focuses on the overall development of the student. That's very important. So, but it focuses not just on the academic growth, but also on personal development. The university promotes intellectual curiosity, ethical reasoning, and social responsibility. Next is supportive environment. Howard provides a range of resources for students' well-being, mental health to academic advising, career counseling, and mentorship programs are there. So it helps you a lot in your personal development. Look at the scholarship. So we need to understand Howard scholarship. First thing is we will understand Howard's financial aid policy, eligibility criteria for financial aid, how financial aid is calculated, Howard's net price calculator, external scholarship, how to apply for financial aid at Howard, deadline for financial aid application, international students financial aid, additional sources of financial aid. When whoever goes to Howard, from outside, Howard definitely looks so expensive. But you get plenty of financial aid once you qualify to get into Howard. So we will discuss about it now. We need to understand Howard's financial aid policy. It is a need-based financial aid. So Howard offers both need-based financial aid to both US and international students. They do not offer merit-based or athletic scholarship. So it is a need-based scholarship, my dear friends. No income cutoff. So Howard's financial aid is available to students at all income level. However, most students from families earning less than 85,000 per year attend Howard for free. which means tuition and hostel fee is waived off. So basically, if your family's income is below $85,000, you are going to study almost free. No expense needed to be done. No loans required. Howard's financial aid packages typically do not include loans. They offer grants. Grants means you do not need to repay it. And work study opportunities. Work study opportunities means you work during your study and earn also and contribute to your academic expenses. Eligibility criteria for financial aid. What does it mean? What is the eligibility criteria to get financial aid? For US students, it is based on family income, asset, and other factors. So, Howard uses both the free application for Federal Student Aid FAFSA and CSS profile to determine eligibility. So, you need to make profile on, if you are a US citizen, you need to make profile on FAFSA and CSS. For international students, the financial aid is also available. And how does it work? How one can get the aid if you are an international student? You need to complete CSS profile and submit other financial documents like tax returns to demonstrate financial need. So, how financial aid is calculated? Let's talk about it. Very important, because everyone who has got into Howard looks for scholarship. So Howard calculates your financial need by assessing your family's income, assets, family size, and other factors. Okay. After that, they offer financial aid package that includes grants and scholarship to cover the remaining cost of attendance after the expected family contribution is determined. So basically, they determine your certain contribution that family has to pay, and after that, once it is decided, the leftover will be met by the financial aid. Look at the data. So families earning below 85,000 per year, you don't have to pay anything. No need to pay for tuition, room, or board. Families earning between 88,000 and 150,000 per year. So typically they need to contribute 0 to 10% of their income. Families earning above 150,000 per year, they may be eligible for financial aid depending on family circumstances, including assets and cost of living. So even if your family is earning more than 150,000, you may be eligible for scholarship. Howard's net price calculator. What does it mean? It means Howard provides a net price calculator on its website to help families estimate their financial aid package before applying. You can check out how much scholarship you can get, how much financial aid you can get. So this tool gives you approximation of how much you might be expected to pay based on your family's financial situation. So how much contribution you need to make. External scholarship also students avail who gets into Howard. So private scholarships are there. You can apply for external scholarship from organizations, businesses, and local community groups. These can be used to cover the expected family contribution or other educational expenses. So some financial aid you will get from Howard, some family has to contribute. You want to basically you want to take care, you want to cover the family contribution also, you need to apply to the private scholarships. How is external scholarships affect financial aid? So if you receive external scholarships, Howard will adjust your financial aid package accordingly, typically by reducing the amount of work, study, or loan portion, ensuring that the total amount of aid you receive does not exceed the cost of attendance. So Howard is also very smart, it takes care of this. Moving ahead. Very important, how to apply for financial aid at Howard. We have given the steps. For US students, you need to complete the FAFSA. You need to complete FAFSA by approximate deadline. So our code is 002155. You need to complete CSS profile via College Board. This is used to assess your family's income. You need to submit documents such as tax return through the college board institutional document service to verify your financial information. Then a step 4 is review your financial aid package once admitted. So Howard will notify you of your aid package along with your acceptance letter. This is for US student. When if you fall under the category of international student, see what's going to happen. How to apply for financial aid at Howard. You need to complete the CSS profile on the college board website to assess your family's financial need. Step 2 is submit additional financial documents like income statement, tax documents through IDOC or directly to Howard's Financial Aid Office. Step 3 is review your financial aid package once you are admitted. Moving ahead. Deadlines are very important, guys, when you have to apply for financial aid. Early action applicants must apply for financial aid by number 1. Regular decision applicant must apply for financial aid by February 1. International students financial aid, it is a need-based aid. So international students at Howard are eligible for same need-based financial aid as US students. There is no discrimination. Now, no application fee for no income. So even you can get the waiver for application fee. So international students from families with lower income can also request fee waiver for financial aid application submission. This is very important. So whatever you need to pay a certain amount to apply for application, even that you can get a waiver for that one if you come from a low income family. Additional sources of financial aid. Howard College Dean's list of financial aid. What does it mean? It means students with special circumstances or extraordinary financial difficulties may qualify for additional funds or aid through Howard's endowment or special fund. Employment opportunities. Many employment opportunities are there. You can earn while you learn. That's there. So on campus, there is a work-study program, a part-time employment to cover your personal expenses. So these are the additional source of financial aid you can get if you study at Howard. What are the job opportunities at Howard? We need to see. On-campus job opportunity for students, internship and career development, post-graduation career opportunities, research and academic positions, professional and study jobs, Howard innovation and entrepreneurship jobs, job search resources at Howard job application process. Let's see what actually happens in on-campus job opportunities for students. You can do work while studying. Howard offers many part-time on-campus jobs for students through Federal Work Study Program. Non-work study jobs. Those who do not qualify for work study jobs, they can still work and earn part-time on campus, such as working in dining services, residence halls, or other university facilities. You can work as research assistant. You can work as teaching assistant. Internship and career development. Howard helps you a lot in getting internship. Howard's Office of Career Service. It helps students and alumni explore career path, find an internship, and prepare for the job market. Summer internships. So many students take advantage of this, of summer internship, with leading companies in field such as finance, consulting, technology, law, healthcare, and government. So Howard students mostly they intern with some of the top-notch companies such as Goldman Sachs, Google, McKinsey, and various NGOs. There are many research opportunities for undergraduates. So Howard offers opportunities for undergraduates to engage in research projects with faculty during the summer or academic year, allowing them to gain practical skills and experience in the field of study. That's about internship. Post-graduation career opportunities are there. What does it mean? So Howard alumni network, Howard's vast and influential alumni network can be a valuable resource for securing job after graduation. So many alumni, so they are involved in mentoring students, helping them to find jobs and with career advice. There is a job placement service also. It provides post-graduation support after job, offering job listing, interview preparation, career counseling for students looking to enter the workforce. You have global employers at Harvard. Top employers in various industries, including the tech companies, example Google, Facebook, Apple, consulting firms like Bain, Boston Consulting Group, financial services like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and government organization like UN, World Bank. They actively recruit Harvard graduates. So you have plenty of career opportunities. Research and academic position. There are many research opportunities available in Harvard. Postdoctoral fellowships. So Howard offered postdoctoral fellowship for recent PhD graduates to conduct research in various fields, ranging from science and technology to the humanities and social sciences. Faculty position, Howard hires for tenure track and non-tenure track position in various schools and departments. Research scientist and lab technician jobs. So Howard employs research scientists and lab technicians to assist with ongoing research projects. This is all about research and academic positions. Professional and administrative jobs. What are the jobs available at Howard? Staff positions are there. So Howard has numerous administrative and staff positions in the area such as finance, human resource, IT, communication, development, and operations. Management and leadership opportunities are also there at Howard. What are that? So Howard hires experienced professionals for leadership and management roles across its various schools and departments, including roles in university administration, finance, and student services. Technical and IT jobs are there at Howard. Howard employs professionals in technical fields such as information technology, cybersecurity, data science, and digital communication to support its technological infrastructure and academic projects. Moving ahead, Howard Innovation Entrepreneurship Jobs. Howard Innovation Lab, also known as iLab. So iLab supports students entrepreneurs in developing startups and innovative projects. A startup ecosystem. Howard has a robust ecosystem for a startup with many Howard affiliated startups hiring students and recent graduates for internship and full-time roles in the field like tech, biotech, healthcare, and social entrepreneurship. Many of the startups which have been made by Harvard alumni, they consider recruiting from their own institute. So that's the benefit. Jobs search resources at Harvard. So Howard is a career website. So Howard official job portal is there, which lists open position across various departments and schools. You can search for administrative, academic, research, and technical jobs. Handshake job portal. So Howard students have access to Handshake job portal, which connects them to employers which are actively recruiting from Howard. Career fairs and networking events Howard organizes for their students to get recruited in the best of the best companies. Job application process. You get much help if you really want to get recruited in some of the best companies. Resume and cover letter service is also there. Provides help to students create strong application materials. Networking events. Networking plays a key role in finding job opportunities at Howard and beyond. Prepare for interview. So Howard's career service, it provides services for mock interviews and interview preparation, workshops to help students succeed in job interviews. So you get lot of opportunities, and if you really want to get into job, then also you are going to get help from the various services which are offered at Howard. Job search resources at Harvard. Harvard career, we have talked about it. Moving ahead. Now, how to apply to Harvard? Harvard application. What does it consider? Choose your application type. Application deadlines are important. We have covered several points after this slide. Complete the application form. Required components for Harvard's UG application. Application fee or fee waiver. Interview. Additional web material optional. Financial aid application optional but recommended. Track your application decision, notification, and response. Let's see how it goes. Choose your application type. So Harvard accepts two main type of applications for undergraduate program. One is common application. One is through common app. And co-region application. Co-region for college. So you can choose either application. And Harvard does not prefer one over the other. Both applications require similar information and documents. So one is common app, other is co-region for college. Please be very mindful about the deadlines. So there are two main deadlines for applying to Harvard. Restrictive early action, the deadline is number 1. Decision notification comes by mid-December. So you can only apply early to one private institution, but are free to apply to public university and international institution. So there is no binding option. If admitted, you do not have to commit to attending Harvard. Regular decision people, the deadline is January 1, and decision notification comes by the end of March or early April. Moving ahead, complete the application form. You need to start filling out the chosen application form, common app or co-region app. What do you need to fill? You need to fill personal information such as academic history, extracurricular activities, and awards. Required components for Harvard's undergrad application. Academic transcripts. So you need to submit your high school transcripts, including your grades from 9th through 12th grade. You need to please make sure that your counselor submits them through chosen application portal. A standardized test score. This standardized test score is optional till 2025, but it is recommended to take SAT and ACT. It will strengthen your application. So SAT code is 3434, ACT code is 1840 for Harvard. School report and counselor recommendation. So your school counselor needs to submit a school report or a counselor recommendation on your behalf. These documents provide context about your school's curriculum and your academic performance. Teacher recommendation. So my dear friend, you should know the teacher well. Try to convince teacher. When kiddingly I said, there's nothing like convincing. You should have a very good reputation so that your teacher can write very good recommendation for you. So you need to submit 2 letters of recommendation from teachers who know you well, preferably from core academic subjects like math, science, English, history, or foreign language. So you need to choose those teachers who can speak about your intellectual curiosity, work ethic, and character. You need to also submit supplemental essays for Harvard. Harvard requires few short essays to gain insight into your personality, values, and goals. These include common application personal essay, a 650-word essay that provides insight into who you are beyond your grades and test scores. Okay, so 2 type of essays we need to work on. One is a common application personal essay, and other is Harvard supplemental essay. Okay, so though this is optional, but it is recommended that you write it. You can write about intellectual experience, extracurricular activity, and personal growth, or a significant challenge in the supplemental essay. Moving ahead. Mid-year school report. So after submitting your application, ask your counselor to submit your mid-year school report with updated grades from your senior year by February 1. Very important, the deadline is. Final school report. Once you are accepted into Harvard, your high school will send your final school report to confirm your graduation and final grades. Moving ahead. Application fee or fee waiver. The application fee for Harvard is $85, payable through Common App or Collision App. The fee presents a financial hardship. If the fee is really difficult to pay, you can request a fee waiver. So fee waiver are for the low income families. So indicate on your application if you need a fee waiver. Harvard is very generous in offering fee waiver, especially for students with demonstrated financial need. So if you have a need, you can get even the fee waiver for application, $85. Interview preparation. Let's talk about alumni interview. After you submit your application, you may be invited to interview with Harvard alumnus. It is better to take interview. While interviews are not required, they can provide you with an opportunity to discuss your interests and learn about Harvard. So interviews are assigned based on availability and not receive an interview will not negatively impact your application. Hopefully you got it. Additional material, it is optional, not mandatory. If you have an extraordinary talent in music, art, athletics, or another area, you can submit an optional art supplement through Common App or Collision application. Now let's talk about financial aid application, optional but recommended. So there is something called need blind admission. Harvard admission process is need blind. What does it mean? It means that financial situation does not affect your chance of getting admitted. So, but if you need financial aid, you need to apply separately. How to apply for financial aid? For US students, you need to submit FAFSA and the CSS profile by February 1. International students, they need to submit only CSS profile. So, Harvard actually offers one of the most generous financial aid program globally and meets 100% of the demonstrated financial need. Most families with having income less than $85,000 per year, they pay nothing for tuition and financial aid packages. Usually, they pay nothing for tuition. And financial aid packages usually do not include loans. So, they literally study for free. Track your application. After submitting your application, you will receive an email with instruction to set up your Harvard application portal. Use this portal to track your application status and ensure all required materials are received. Decision, notification and response, early action. So if you have applied through restrictive early action process, you will receive a decision by mid-December, my dear friends. Regular decision, if you apply through the regular decision, you will hear back by the end of the March or the first week of April. Response deadline, if admitted, you must respond to Harvard by May 1. You need to confirm your seat by May 1. So now at the last, we are going to give you some tips for profile building for Harvard. Unless you build a profile, you cannot write comparing narratives, and they are the most important things. So here are the points. Academic excellence, extracurricular activities, demonstrated leadership and initiative, showcase intellectual curiosity, strong personal qualities, develop a strong relationship for recommendation, write authentic and reflective essays, pursue international or national recognition, consider summer programs for internships, demonstrate fit with Harvard's value. Well, you should try to maintain high GPA and take advanced classes like AP, IB, or honors courses. You should try to take challenging course load, enroll in most rigorous courses available at your school, especially in core subjects like math, science, English, history, and foreign language. Although SAT or ACT is not mandatory, but you should try to take and score well, a score of 1500 plus on ACT and 33 to 36 on ACT will elevate your profile. If your scores they do not, if your SAT and ACT score they do not go beyond the range which I have mentioned just now, better choose not to submit them. That's very important. Either you are submitting best or do not submit at all. Extracurricular activities. How it looks for students who demonstrate leadership, commitment, passion through extracurricular activities. So in the extracurricular activity, it would be better if you take some leadership roles. Leadership roles like you are president of a club, captain of a sports team, or leader in service project. So how it looks for all these, they look very good on the profile. Depth of involvement. Rather than joining many clubs, try to join few and do well in those clubs or organizations. Basically, you need to show what are you learning and how what are you contributing being in the club. That's more important rather than being involved in so many clubs. Unique pursuit. Pursue extracurricular that set you apart. So this could involve funding a club, starting a business, launching a community project, or extending a niche area like debate, robotics, or music. Should take care about the unique pursuits also. Community engagement. Try to get involved with some community work like tree plantation or health camp or organizing some event. These show that you are quite active in the community and you are contributing to the community. Demonstrated leadership and initiative. So Howard actually emphasizes a lot on the leadership potential. So you should try to showcase the ability to lead, initiate, and inspire others. It would be better if you start a project. You should try to launch a significant project or initiative that solves a problem or addresses an unmet need in your community or school. So, for example, there is a sanitation issue. You should try to launch a project which actually addresses the sanitation issue in your community. Advocacy. If you are passionate about social justice, sustainability, and other global issues, demonstrate your commitment by advocating for change or raising awareness. You can get associated with social cause. Entrepreneurship. Dear friends, Howard is known for its strong entrepreneurial spirit. So you can show some spirit if you really want to. If you are really considering to get into Howard, try to start some small business, maybe start a business or non-profit that can also be done. So or you can start developing some innovative solutions to a problem you care about. That's very important. It shows your entrepreneurial spirit. Moving ahead, showcase intellectual curiosity. So Howard looks for students who are not only academically strong but also intellectually curious and driven by desire to learn. You can undergo various things. You can do independent research or projects in the field of physics, computer science, and philosophy. You can get involved with summer projects such as RSI, TSP, MIT, ES. You can take some online courses. You can present and publish your work in the reputed journals. These are going to make very high profile. Strong personal qualities. So Howard actually looks for students who exhibit character integrity and passion for improving the world, especially the resilience and determination. So do some activities which demonstrate these activities. So demonstrate how you have overcome challenges or work hard to achieve your goals. Empathy and social awareness. Howard also looks for students who are thoughtful, compassionate, and concerned about the global issues. For example, climate issue, like global warming, how much concerned you are about these issues. So start doing something which engages you in these global issues. Creative thinking and innovation. Highlight your creativity and innovative problem solving skills. So whether it's art, science, or business, you should try to demonstrate how you think outside the box. That's called out of box thinking. Howard really appreciates such type of thinkers. Develop a strong relationship for recommendation. So recommendation letter plays a huge role. You should develop a very good rapport with your teachers so that they can provide detailed recommendation. Who knows you beyond your academics, who have seen you grow, who knows your values. That's very important. So you should request letters early. Ask for recommendations early in your junior year or the beginning of senior year to give teacher ample time. You should give time to your teacher so that they can write nice recommendation letter. Write authentic and reflective essays. Very important. Your essays are one of the most important parts of your Howard application. Essays play a big role. Okay, so first thing is you should be authentic. Common App essays should not be more than 650 words, and you should. It is a chance to tell a very inspiring story about yourself. It should not list your achievements. It's not like writing your achievements one by one. No, it should say something meaningful that shaped who you are, such as personal challenge, academic pursuit, a life-changing experience. In between, you can fit your achievements, but do not put like bullet points. That's very important. Harvard supplemental essay. So Harvard provides the option to write additional essay. That's there. Use this to dive deeper into your passion, intellectual interests, and unique experiences that are not covered in other parts of your application. It is recommended that you write Harvard supplemental essay. And be authentic, guys. Do not fake. Authenticity is the key. That's very important. So you don't have to write something which you feel that admission officers will appreciate. Rather, you should be authentic. Who you are, you should show. Pursue international or national recognition. Though it is not required, but it is recommended that you participate in some in national international level competitions, national level such as Intel Science Fair, National Merit Scholarship Program, USA Math Olympiad, Model United Nations, international competitions like Google, Science Fair, ISEF, Olympiad level academic competition. They make your profile to stand out. They make your profile to stand out. Moving ahead, you should consider summer projects and internships. So this should be considered. Academic summer internship program can be considered, such as Howard Summer School, MIT Research Program, or Stanford Pre-Collegiate Institutes. They can strengthen your profile. Internship and work experience. Try to get some work experience, internship from company, startup, or non-profit. You should try to demonstrate fit with Howard's value. So that means how your values are aligned with Howard's value. So contribution to the community. You should show how you contribute to your school or local community and how you plan to bring that same energy to Howard. So basically, Howard really cares about what you are going to contribute to the Harvard community. Or after passing out from Harvard, how you are going to impact the society. So please be very mindful about this thing. Alignment with Howard's mission. So you need to reflect on how Howard resources and community can help you achieve your long-term goals of making a positive impact. How you can use Howard's learning and make impact on society. All those things you need to demonstrate. You can do a research. You can note down all these things which can be reflected in your essays. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me, my dear friends. Hopefully this session was very helpful for you. So best wishes for your journey to Howard University. Good luck.